This is Rob Walters for BunkerShot.com TV. I'm in New York City's own Chelsea Piers where PGA phenom Rickie Fowler is here hitting balls for pans. Let's go up to Stephanie Way, who's talking to him right now.
Thanks, Rob. I'm here with Rickie Fowler at Chelsea Piers in New York City. And so we have a few questions. First of all, Rickie, where did your love of the game come from?
It started when I was 3. My grandpa introduced me to the game. He wanted to start to take up the game, and took me to the driving range, and from there, this is where I ended up. Kind of never really looked back, and he used to pick me up at preschool and kindergarten every Wednesday, and we'd either go fishing or golfing, and both have stuck, but mainly golf.
And what about motocross racing? I mean, that was, I understand, a huge part of your life for a while. Do you miss it? Or, I mean, how did it play into things, and why did you decide to take up golf more seriously?
Well, my dad introduced me to motocross and riding when I was 3 as well. So I started golf and riding at a young age. And I rode all my life, a lot when I was a little kid, and we used to go to the desert a lot. But I crashed when I was 15 and broke my foot in a few spots and blew out my knee, and kind of decided to hang up the bikes and focus more on golf. But both have been a big part of my life, and still hop on a motorcycle every once in a while and have some fun, but stay a little more conservative.
Yeah. And I've noticed, from what I've seen at least, your playing style seems a little bit daring and you're really fearless. Would you say motocross racing has influenced that?
Yeah, definitely. That's where it's really come from. Step up, hit the shot, and go. Not thinking about too much. So, the conservative side's on the motocross side now. Not trying to stay safe, not get hurt, and then having a little bit of fun on the course and making it interesting.
Certainly do. And how would you say that Oklahoma State prepared you for playing on the tour?
Well, it's a great place with the coaching staff, the facilities, and the guys on the team. The 2 years that I spent there were 2 years that definitely helped me get to where I wanted to be, to come out here. I got some sponsor exemptions while I was there, and definitely helped being with the coaching staff there to help me get into them, and along with playing with the guys on the team, pushing me and helping me reach my potential.
And so I know you've been asked this question a lot, but what's your current status with Q School?
There's a lot of different things. Right now, I'm exempt to second stage. The way I am on the money list, I should stay inside the top 150, which will get me to final stage. And I have one more event left, which is Disney. And if I go out and play well there, possibly top 10, I should end up inside the top 125, which get my card and wouldn't have to go to Q School. So a lot of different things play in. Worst case right now looks like final stage of Q School, and just going into next week and looking forward to another fun week.
Given your very impressive finishes in your last 2 starts, do you feel any pressure from all the attention you're getting to succeed?
Well, I went into the first 2 events at Vegas and Fry's. I just wanted to go out for 2 weeks and get some playing time in before Q School. I was planning to go to first stage right after Fry's, and we knew there was that possibility of getting through the 2 events with some really good finishes and getting through to the final stage of Q School or second stage, and just happened to go that way. So, I didn't feel like there was much pressure just because I was, a little bit of an underdog. And then next week, I just need to go out and play well. So maybe a little bit of pressure on myself, but I don't feel too much outside pressure. And, I just got to try and stay in check and not put too much pressure on myself, and try and just go out and have some fun.
You seem to do a good job of that.
Yeah, it's been going well the last few weeks, and last few years playing in some of the top amateur events, college events. So see how it goes.
And so the Golf Channel commentators seem to have taken a very strong liking to you, and they've even compared you or said that you bear strong resemblance to Leonardo DiCaprio. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I've heard the comparison a few times and a few years back, but I didn't expect it to show up on the Golf Channel. But I mean, it's good for me. I don't mind it. Not sure where it's going to go, but it's kind of just starting.
And did you hear about the split screen image they did of you?
I heard about that. Yeah, that's the part I didn't think that was going to show up like that. But I can't stop it, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah, flattered a little.
I'll take it. But yeah, like I said, I didn't know it was going to show up, but yeah, I'm not complaining about it.
It was pretty funny. It was interesting. It was great. And so how's the Puma golf cart treating you? How fast does it go? Have you done anything crazy with it? Off-roading on the golf course?
Well, I haven't been around it much, just because after Soboba, I went on the road to Vegas, Fry's, Mississippi, and off this week. So haven't really been around it much except for Soboba, and had some fun in it there. It's definitely pretty fast and pretty cool, and got a good stereo system in it, so it'll be some fun to have around.
Yeah. So I understand that you love cars. What's your favorite, and what special features do you usually include with them?
Well, I'm definitely into fast cars. My car right now is an Evo 10, made by Mitsubishi, and in the process of doing quite a bit to it. Just waiting on the new turbo right now. But other than that, definitely interested in the exotic cars, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. I'd say favorite car right now is the new Aston Martin 177.
Good one.
It's not bad.
Do you have one yet?
No, that is, hopefully in the future. You never know. By then it might be something else, but it's a little out of the price range as of right now.
And so who do you normally travel with?
Mainly with my mom. She's been traveling with me, ever since I started traveling with junior golf. And, through junior golf, amateur golf, college golf, she was kind of my manager / travel agent. Some of that stuff's on to other people now, but she's still somewhat of a personal manager, along with being mom. But she's the one that travels with me most. My dad and sister come out as well quite a bit, and grandparents, but the one that's out the most is my mom.
So you have a great sense of style, and where does that come from, and how would you describe it, and do you have any tips?
I think it started a bit with my mom. She wasn't into exactly the khaki, white shirt, traditional golf style. And with the motocross background, that definitely helps. Being from Southern California helps. So I've always been interested in looking a little different on the course, being a bit flashy, and standing out a bit. I wore all kinds of clothes through junior golf, amateur golf. And when Puma came along and we were able to put this together, it was a perfect fit. With what they were looking for as a brand. Non-traditional, flashy, and kind of something different and sticking out a bit. That was right up my alley, and like I said, perfect fit.
Yeah, it is. Thanks so much for your time, Rickie, and
Thank you.
best of luck.
Thank you.